Gold and silver both traded in range and traded with a slight bullish bias. You can see in the Asia session discussion, we have seen that 1954, 1956 is a great resistance zone. It is achieved 1955. At the same time, silver is trading about critical resistance of 2440 and it is achieved 2450. Now, this also we have discussed that 2450, 60 and 80 are critical resistances for silver on the upside. Now, what to expect with the US session, which position you should take in order to profit, we will see with the help of charts and indicators. First, we'll look into gold, followed with silver. Do watch till the end. Those who are new to the channel must press the bell icon which keeps you updated with the live analysis. This is the second update for the day. The first update was released few hours back. Those who have watched must have profited. So also for others, please everyone do press the like button, do share, subscribe and comment. That's always been a great motivation for me. Now let's have a look at the hourly charts for gold. Now see, gold on the hourly charts, it has given a gap up today, but the gap is now filled and it is trying to trade with a slight bullish bias. Also, if you look at higher highs, higher lows are seen, and hence now a sell entry can be taken at 1945 levels. Very clear. Below 1945 we may see a little more bearishness which can take it till towards 1940. Now, one more point to note, we have always been discussing that 1940 my favorite levels and are definitely a greater, stronger resistance on the downside, and hence you have to be careful of 1940. It is yet respected on both the occasions here. 1940 levels are yet to be breached here. Let's see if it breaches today. And yes, ADP NFP data may bring a little more volatility. Now, moving averages are trading with divergence, are trading bearish. Stochastic flat, MACD divergent and bullish. It is trying to continue with the first wave. I will look forward to if it gives us second wave here, and that should be something which will definitely bring bearishness. Right now it is looking upward for a V-shaped recovery here. RSI rising. On the 2-hour charts, if you look now on the 2-hour charts, the prices were divergent from the moving average. It is converged. It is yet to pass by the 50 and 100 period moving average, getting a good resistance here. Yes, higher lows, higher highs are seen, and hence 1956 is a good entry for you to buy. But then till 1960, 64 are the next resistance zone, and 1973 is the next resistance zone. I will tell you why that could be achievable and why that is a good resistance with the help of daily charts. The stochastic is rising. The MACD has crossed over here, trading with divergence, looking bullish here. And see, on the 2-hour charts, first wave, second wave, this is the beginning of the third wave, lower high. So it is still looking forward to a little rise. It can though give you lower highs here, but right now it has scope for both the sides. However, it is looking upward. So let's see if it continues to achieve the top of this channel. RSI is rising here. And on the 3-hour chart, likewise on the 3-hour chart, see the sharper drop here, retracement, lower highs, then again a drop. Now see, lower highs are seen, but lower lows, the delta here is different, which means that the bearishness is diminished and there is a stronger support on the downside. That is one of the observations. At the same time, you can also see it has formed double bottom. Possibly it could rise now. If you connect the dots here, you will find 1970 levels are achievable and it is going to be great resistance here. Now we all know 1973 is a Fibonacci level also, and precisely we have seen gold reversing this week from 1973. Now look at the prices were divergent from the moving average. It has converged till towards these levels. These are certainly a good resistance zone. Stochastic rising, MACD. Now MACD willing to converge, crossover for a buy. A good bullish candle will definitely. Now look at this. See, definitely lower highs are seen, lower lows are seen. This time it is trying to converge, crossover at an early stage itself. RSI almost flat. And on the 4-hour, now on the 4-hour charts, one observation is, see, this is how gold has been trading here. Now this time it is reversing from the not achieving the bottom of the channel, which is right now at around 1935 levels here. Now it is reversing from in the middle of this. This suggests that the bullishness or the bearishness is not there and it can try to fly back on the upside, and that is what we have seen. It has seen higher levels. Also, the prices were divergent here. It has achieved the moving average, the 20 period moving average. This is also good sign. Any rise above 1956 is where you can buy and expect 1960, 64 and in fact 70 levels. 70 levels are achievable here. Stochastic is rising, indicating slight bullishness. MACD willing to converge here, crossover for buy. RSI is flat. Coming to the day, now on the daily chart, see consolidation here, a pole here, and this is a it is still a bullish flag if it gives a breakout on the upside, that is it trades above 1980. Right now it is forming a beautiful flag. The bottom of this flag is at around 1930 levels, which is definitely a great support. If you look at the daily moving average, the 20 and 50 period moving averages have crossed over and are still laying one over other. This is still a bullish sign for gold. At the same time, if you look at, see the lows here, 1940 is definitely a great support. You can connect the three bottom of these candles and you'll find 1940 is a great support. Now also if you look at rise, bearishness, retracement, then bearish candle, then lower high, then bearish candle, and see the bearishness is getting diminished here. That is what was one observation. And if you look at the highs here, you will observe that this zone here is great resistance. Right now it is taking the resistance from the 20 period, is staying above 1956. You can expect 1960-65 and then 70 levels also. Yes, it can reverse completely. Yes, it is still in the bullish zone. I will not treat gold as bearish till the time it fails to break out of this channel, either which ways. Either it should give a bullish breakout or the bearish breakout. If it breaks on the downside below 1930, I will treat this as a bearish move and it can continue with the downward momentum. Stochastic flat, MACD has traded with a divergence here. It has crossed over, but it has still got room for it to continue with the rise here. RSI is also flat. Considering this, I will recommend you to sell here at 1945 and buy at 1956 levels. In between this $11, do not take any trade. On the upside beyond 1956, you can expect greater resistance till 1964-65, the first target, then 1970 and 73 levels. These are very strong resistance levels. Beyond that, sky is the limit on the upside. On the downside, you can sell here at 1944 45 levels. Expect 1940 very strong support, then 1936 and 1930. If it breaks below 1930, consider gold as bearish and it is going to crash. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at silver, and before we proceed, if you want to learn this art of trading, you should join my mentorship batch. The 24th batch is going to start on 7th of August. Only a couple of seats are left. Register yourself now itself. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now look at the hourly charts on silver. You can clearly see taking the support from 2410. You can also see lower highs, flat bottom. It is trying to squeeze a bit. On the upside, 2460 is where it is going to get the next resistance level, and beyond that, more bullishness may take it till towards 2480. A reversal confirmation is if you see it trading about 2480. Now if you look at the formation here, if it divide into two half, you can almost see symmetrical formation. Now this sharp bearishness, it can also give you equally bullish candle here. Stochastic near to top, MACD divergent and bullish looking upwards. It has completed first wave here, then second wave here, and looking forward to still completion of the second wave till towards the top. So I will wait. RSI rising. On the 2-hour charts, if you look on the 2-hour chart, see rise, retracement, rise, and higher highs are done. Resistance here is 24, 50, 60 is very important, and that is what it is trying to get. 24, 40, 50, 60, three important resistances exist for silver here. Stochastic rising, MACD converging, crossing over for a buy entry, can continue with the bullish momentum from here. RSI rising, and on the 3-hour charts, if you look, similar observation. Yes, support here at 2420, 2410 is great, and now with that as support, it is trying to rise. If you divide into two half, you can see that possibly it is looking forward to nullify the drop here and possibly looking forward to rise again till towards 25. Let's wait for a bit. Let it stay above 24, 50, 60 zone and more bullishness may be seen. Stochastic flat, MACD willing to converge crossover, RSI flat. Coming to 4-hour chart. Now similar observation on the 4-hour charts, higher highs, higher lows. Yes, after this drop, this should be still treated as a retracement. Any drop below 2420 you should sell, but then 2410, 24 is a very good support, and below 24 is where the bears will take over for 2380 and 2350 levels. Now you can look at, see it is still trading in this bearish channel. I'll wait. The downside is very much open. Stochastic rising, MACD willing to converge crossover, RSI flat. Coming to the daily. Now one must note at the daily charts, you can find out one important point here is, see you can see this higher highs, higher lows, and this is coming after a sharp drop. It is trying to retrace a little on the upside. Next is, if you look at this formation here, see the pole here, see the flag here, it is still trading bullish. So any point of time, if you see it trading about 25, that is a confirmation that silver is reversing and it is going to fly high. On the downside, you can see it has taken a great support from 24, which is also 50 period moving average. So right now it is prices are divergent here. It is converged till towards, it can continue to move again on the upside. Now moving averages have crossed over, lying one over other, indicating bullishness here in silver prices. Till the time it stays above 2350, we can expect it to bounce back again. Now also, if you look at the today's momentum, yesterday was a red candle. It has achieved lower lows yesterday, and you can also see lower highs. So it is trying to achieve the top here, 2460 80 zone. Great resistance here, only about 2480 and 25. We should treat this for a reversal. Stochastic flat, MACD is bearish here on the daily charts. Now this is important. See, MACD crossing over for a sell, and see this crossover is still, though silver has a room for it to rise, but it is taken a crossover. It is continuing with the first wave, second wave here, so may bring the prices little lower, and hence you should be watchful. RSI looking downwards. Considering this, I will recommend you to sell silver today 2420 now, but till 2395 levels you have to put a trailing stop loss, or rather at least a stop loss at your entry price, such that in case of a reversal your trade closes in profit or without any loss. That is the first observation here. Sell at 2420, but with the stop loss at your entry price. And on the upside now, I will recommend you to buy 2450. Beyond that also 2460 you should wait. And if 24, see till 2480 you have to keep a trailing stop loss. There is no other option, but you have to trail your stop losses. We know that there are stronger resistance till 2480. Beyond that we may see 2520 levels, and beyond that sky is the limit for silver on the upside, because that's a breakout here. So take your trades accordingly. Trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Do like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.